the bar, waiting for you.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Beverly's Design Time. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a wall sconce, and I'll be using this little square tea light holder that I picked up from Dollar Tree, one of the Dollar Tree square mirrors, this glass cutting board, silver spray paint, this flower bling, some diamond wrap from Dollar Tree, and it's 5 rows, some of these beads from Dollar Tree, some chandelier pendants, and chandelier garland as well, some rhinestones, Dollar Tree FIXALL, and some Gorilla epoxy glue, and this little metal piece that's used to hang pictures. I'm going to be using some tape and my glue gun and some scissors. Alright, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is remove this tag. Then I'm going to cover the metal piece beneath the glass with tape because I'm going to spray paint the entire thing with spray paint. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and put on my mask, take this outside and spray paint the whole thing silver, even underneath the bottom. Okay, so while it's drying, let's go ahead and start on the cutting board. So what I want to do now is put 2 rows of flower bling around the perimeter of the cutting board. Now I'm going to use a FIXALL from Dollar Tree to glue the bling down, but I would suggest using something stronger because a few times I had to come back in and put more glue down, and sometimes I even used the hot glue to glue the bling back down, so use something stronger. In order to get the bling to line up perfectly, all 4 pieces, you'll have to slightly push the bling past the edge of the cutting board. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. And in the next step, I'm going to take 2 rows of the Dollar Tree bling and trim out just inside of the flower bling. And again, I'm using the FIXALL adhesive from Dollar Tree, but feel free to use whatever you want. And now I'm just using the stick to make sure that the bling is lined up perfectly. And as you can see, it's already coming together. So meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and remove this label in the feet from my square mirror. I'm going to let the glue dry on the cutting board for an hour and I'll be back. Next, I'm going to add some epoxy glue on the back of the mirror and then place it right inside the center of the cutting board. I'm also adding some hot glue for an immediate hold. Add a little pressure. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean the mirror, come back and move on to the next step. Alright, so next, get a visual of where you want to place your tea light holder. And then after you do that, go ahead and add your epoxy glue. But you'll only be able to add the glue to 2 of the bars because they're not even. So determine which 2 those are, add the glue, and then place it down on the mirror. Once you do that, go ahead and press it down slightly and add some tape over the bars that has the glue. Okay, so once that's done, let's go ahead and add some hot glue to the other 2 bars. These bars are not making contact with the mirror, so I'm going to solve that problem by putting hot glue between the bar and the mirror, as you see in the video. Okay, so it's an hour later, and I'm going to go ahead and remove my tape. Okay, as you can see, the tea light frame is completely glued on. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my chandelier pendants. And I'll be using 9 pendants in all. 8 will have 2 beads, and 1 will have 4 beads. And it'll go right here in the center. That's why I needed the extra garland. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the pendants. And I'm going to put the one with the 4 beads directly in the center. And then I'll put one on each corner. Then I'll put one in the center in the back, one in the center in the front, and one between each one that sits on the corner. So you'll have 9 pendants in all. So next, go ahead and slide the pendants in place, and then use your hot glue gun to glue them permanently in place. So add the glue where the ring touches the bar, just like I'm doing in the video. Do that until all 9 pieces are glued to the bar. And this is what it looks like so far. Alright, so I'm just going to lay it on its back and move to the next step. And what I'm going to do is take my diamond wrap from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to glue a row at the top, and that's 4 rows of bling. I'm going to do the same thing at the very bottom, 4 rows of bling, and then I'm going to come back and add 5 rows of bling right in the center. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Dollar Tree beads, and I'm going to glue 1 row right across the top bar. And once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing at the very bottom. And as you can see, I'll be using my hot glue gun to glue the beads down. Okay guys, so now we're back to the diamond wrap, and remember, we are going to glue 4 rows across the top, 4 rows across the bottom, and finally 5 rows in the center. Okay guys, so we're almost done. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and add some flower bling to match the flowers in the background. So I'm going to start out with a row of flower bling that consists of 5 flowers. And I'm going to use my hot glue to glue that down to the center strip of bling. So next I'm going to add 3 flowers to the bottom strip, and then 3 flowers on the top strip. And I'm going to do this on each side as well. Alright guys, so now we're down to the last step of decorating our wall sconce. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and add some rhinestones to the flower bling that I added to the strips. I used larger rhinestones in the middle and smaller ones towards the end. And I repeated those steps on each side of the sconce as well. Okay guys, so there's one last step before we can hang up our sconce, and that is to glue on the hook. So I took some more of the epoxy glue, put it on my hook, pressed it down onto the back of the sconce, taped it down until it dried. After that, I came in with some hot glue to give it extra security. I let it set up overnight, and we were done. So now that we are officially done, I'm going to hang these on the wall because I do have two, and let you see what they look like. Okay guys, so here are all wall sconces, and I think they turned out very elegant looking. Who would believe that you made these using mostly Dollar Tree items? I'm really amazed at how they turned out. I'm in love with them, and I hope you are too. And if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you're a subscriber, make sure you turn on your post notifications. And if you aren't a subscriber, I would truly love to have you join my YouTube family. So yeah guys, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.